चलिए जी, लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ क्या कर रहे हैं हम भृगु में। अच्छा ही काम कर रहे हैं भृगु में, तो अच्छा ही काम करते हैं हम लोग। ठीक है, दिस इज क्लास
सर
18
बेस्ट
मैडम।
वाला कर रहे हैं. No, I'm just saying best वाला कर रहे हैं because these things you generally don't discuss on regular courses.
जी जी जी, दिस वाज द पर्पस एक्चुअली। मुझे आई विल लाइक एक दिस इज वेरी कोवेटेड टॉपिक आई वांट टू डू दिस ईयर। आई एम थिंकिंग व्हाट टू नेम इट। आई विल नेम इट सरप्राइज एस्ट्रोलॉजी कोर्स। कैसे बोल के, तो कैसे बोल के नहीं ना फिर, बिकॉज तो इसके लिए मैंने इसको भृगु वांटेड टू नेम इट भृगु कर्म विपाक, सो दैट I can be very free, and only those people come who are interested in karma, because the two things are there. No, either we give a lot of description what we are going to teach, what we are not going to teach. That it is not good. I like doing it this way. So what we will do. This is 18th class. I have told it to you multiple times, but फिर से repeat कर देता हूँ. ठीक है. तो ग्रह results we will see by the end of the course in 2-3 classes. You know how the results are being made. I have explained a lot of results to you. So I will present the PDF by the second last, third last class, and we will discuss over it over the time. But in the meantime, because the second last, third last class will be class 27, 28, right? We are in the 18th class right now. So remaining weeks, what we are going to do is we are going to learn more about dharma and astrology with respect to that. So dharma, karma, astrology, three things are there. And in the meantime, I also want to discuss many of the techniques which I otherwise don't discuss, though I wanted to discuss, but I don't discuss. God knows why. But somehow I wanted to discuss, but I don't discuss. Starting with that, today our concept is dharma. I will start with the good story, and with the good story, we will try to understand, bifurcate the dharma and everything. So in Mahabharata, Bhishma, who is the son of Ganga and Shantanu, makes a pledge to abide by the by the kingdom of Hastinapur. Right, his father, having this child from the Ganga, wanted to get married to a lady named Matsya Gandha, who also bears the child Vyas from Parashar. Right, so astrological connection here. But Matsya Gandha's father refuses, saying that whatever will be our children will not be the kingdom of the throne, because Bhishma is the elder child, he will become. So Bhishma takes a pledge that I will abide by the dharma, and I will not get married, I will not bear children and all, and I will always protect the one who is abiding on the throne. So certainly he gets married to Shantanu, gets married to Matsya Gandha, also known as Yujan Gandha, etc., etc. Bears children, but those children are not able to live for quite some time. Those the childrens of other children of Vishitvirya and others, right? The other childrens of other brothers of Bhishma, in fact, get married to Ambalika and Ambika, and from this Ambalika and Ambika, the Pandu and all are born, right? So Pandu and Dhritarashtra and all. The name Pandu itself. So I'm explaining the story to you. Then I will explain a lot of things to you, right? What I am wishing to do is I am wishing to do Mahabharata today, right? So okay, this happens, right? The Pandu is born, Dhritarashtra is born, and incarnation of Dharma is born, right? And the three people are born. Vidur, incarnation of Dharma, is also born. Now from this they have children, right? So the Pandavas are there and the Kauravas are there and everything. So when Draupadi is getting disrobed, Krishna asks Bhishma Pitama that you have always abided by the Dharma, or Yudhishthir asks, someone asks, that you are known as one who have always abided with the Dharma. So now when the Draupadi is getting disrobed, why you are not spending with Dharma? So he says, Dharma Gehnogati. Dharma is minute, Dharma is Sukshma, Dharma is subtle. So right now it is my Dharma. Apparently his Dharma was to the throne of Hastinapur. And Pandavas have their kingdom in Indraprastha. Right? So to the throne of Hastinapur he was obliged to, but he must have saved all of it. He must have said something, but somehow he could not. But the point, Gehna karmano gati or sukshma karmano gati, dharmano gati, whatever you use, and words are used interchangeably. The dharma is very sukshma, very difficult to understand. I abide by the point. I very much abide by the point because if you see throughout the Mahabharata, which is there is a shloka yadi hastri yannatra hasti, some shloka like this, kochit. Some shloka which comes at the end of Mahabharata, which says that whatever is written in Mahabharata, everything is present in the world is written in Mahabharata, and what is not written in Mahabharata is not in the world. Then everything that happens in the world is in Mahabharata. Okay. Dharma also. It is epic related to dharma only more than Ramayana. Mahabharata indicates what is dharma, what is the dharma and all. But more often than not, you see that over the time, it's not like Krishna have not broken dharma. He also have broken dharma multiple times. Others have also broken dharma multiple times. In the Kurukshetra war itself, he have broken dharma multiple times. But see how conveniently it is that Krishna convinces Yudhishthir to say that Aswathama have died. And Aswathama hata hatova narova kunjarova. And Aswathama have died. And in slow tone, I don't know whether elephant or the person. But owing to this telling a lie also, Yudhishthir remains Dharmaraj and goes to heaven. All the other Pandavas goes to hell. Sikhandi, Vichitravir and others, despite fighting by the side of Pandavas, are killed by Aswathama. And Aswathama, despite being so bad, lives. Kripacharya, despite saying nothing, lives. And others who have been by the path of Dharma, Bhishma and Kripacharya, Dronacharya and all, they die. So what I understand, wherever in the Shastras there is a discrepancy, as we have done with Bhagavad Gita also, whatever any Shastra you see, I believe that's why astrology is told as the eye of the Vedas. Right? Or for that eye of complete Hinduism. Because whatever is told into it, almost everything is righteous or unrighteous for that matter. Right? Everything is righteous or unrighteous for that matter. But what is righteous for you? You just don't know it. It was righteous for Indra to come and ask the Kavach and Kundal from Karna. Right? But it is not righteous for Bhishma to remain silent to the pledge of protecting the kingdom that he have taken the pledge, right? So dharma or any concept is very personal. And anything that is very personal and subjected to change can be seen through horoscope, basic point. Okay? With that particular thing in mind, two things in astrology you understand. Most important house in astrology is 9th house. It's not my statement. According to me, so it is Lagna is the most important house. But according to a sage, 9th house is the most important house in astrology because it indicates dharma. And whatever good result you have got from the previous life is because of dharma. Whatever you will get in this life is because of dharma. And depending on how much you follow dharma or you don't follow dharma, eventually you go to heaven or hell and get next life accordingly. So a deeper introspection of the 9th house is very, very much necessary. And in doing so, I will present many principles for the first time to you today. Okay. Starting with the sputa that we are going to do very soon. तो एक स्फुटा का प्रिंसिपल बताऊंगा, बाकी ऐसी बातें बताऊंगा जो कहीं नहीं बताऊंगा. मतलब this I have like this I should be teaching in स्फुटा part 2 part 3 in 2029-30, but आपको भी बता देता हूँ, बाकी तो पढ़ाऊंगा तो पढ़ाऊंगा. Right? So dharma is very important. As per rishis, dharma is very important. That comes from the 9th house. Now what is dharma, what is not the dharma, how to see the 9th house and all that we are going to see. Okay? Coming to the concept of it. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita also eventually the advice of Krishna to Arjun is dharma only. He says, no Shreyana par dharma, so Shreyana so dharma par dharma viguna and all. Own dharma is very much better. You do your own dharma and all, etc. etc. You are Kshatriya, please fight. Then how come the same Krishna is telling Karna that don't fight on the part of Yudhishthir? The one who is telling to Arjun that you fight. Maybe Krishna is looking at a greater dharma which others are not able to see because he is God himself. But then comes the difficult part. Dharma is seen with respect to ninth house, and this dharma of the past life have curated your current life. And in this current life, whatever kriyaman karma you will do, that if you do according to dharma, then you will enjoy. If you don't do according to dharma, you will not enjoy. And based on the same also, you will get next life. So in this manner, the ninth house should represent all three of it. Though astrologically speaking, fifth house indicates next life, ascendant should indicate current life, and ninth house should indicate past life. But then you also understand that emancipation, etc., comes from the 12th house. So how come that fifth house is next life, right? Because 12th house comes in between, and this 12th house is coming between ninth and ascendant, that is past and present. So how come future? According to Parashar, it is 8th house which is to be analyzed to see the past life. According to some, it is 5th house which also indicates the past life. But as per my opinion, always take the 9th house because it is dharma. Past life, future life is another point. Dharma is another point. This is the reason trine is called blessing, because going according to the dharma leads you to blessing, and not following the dharma leads to the wrath of Krishna himself, right? He said, Yada dai dharmasya glanir bhakti bharata, when dharma will subside. So God is by dharma, and by following the dharma, gods abide by you. That is the particular reason ninth house indicates divinity also. If you want to do something in astrology,